our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood's still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Hey everyone, good to see ya. Good to see you, Darlene, Tracy, Bitbot. Good to see each and every one of you. Hope you all had a great day. Okay, Darlene, just checking. I don't know why you didn't get it the first time, because it said it sent until I seen where you had messaged me. Hey, Gator Girl, good to see you. Sorry, I was late getting back to you, darling, too. I went in and checked on my clients, made sure they was good. Hey, Shelly, good to see ya. Hope you're having a great day over on Rumble, on the Rumble streets. Hey, Gator Girl, good to see ya. Love ya. Alrighty, let's get started. Y'all ready to rumble? It was a kind of slow news day, but I did find a few little things. And we got to talk about something after this, after the national anthem, before we start the trivia games. Oh, let me see. Oh, you know the National Guard, the one that got shot in Washington, Andrew Wolf? Well, here's a little update with you, for you. This is good. This made my heart a little happy. So, it won't be completely happy until he's completely recovered, but this is good. This will make a smile come on your face.
Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf continues his recovery after he was shot in the head while deployed in our nation's capital this past November. The suspect made his first court appearance this week, pleading not guilty to the charges. And joining us now, Andrew's sister, Ashlyn, and his mother, Melody. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
So, Melody, how's your son doing?
He's doing well. We're a little over 2 months out from the injury, and he's, in my words, ahead of schedule. He just finished a big milestone with 6 weeks of intense rehab, touching on things from physical therapy, rec therapy, to the bigger one, speech therapy. He is affected heavily by aphasia, which is a language disorder. It's not something I had ever heard of before this, but it affects your brain and memory. He's working through that with the therapist, and he finished an inpatient program, and we just moved him into a residential program on Monday. So that'll be about 8 to 12 weeks, and I'm already seeing a nice change in him, because it's kind of from a hospital setting to a more residential setting. So he's a little bit happier about that.
Yes, Ashlyn, I know your life changed, all of y'all's lives changed in that instance. Really difficult to have someone that needs this much care and is going through this and has to go through rehab and is not at home. You're trying to get them home, pay for all of the nurses, and it's just, it adds up, and you're on the phone and you're exhausted. So many Americans have been there in some capacity, not with the gunshot, especially someone serving our country that's so young. Tell us about that day and a little bit about your brother, what he's like, because we're seeing pictures of babies and he had his whole life ahead of him.
Yes, the baby is my daughter, so that's his niece. She's been here with us as well.
She's gorgeous.
I mean, just that day was unimaginable, really, for all of us. My whole family was actually together whenever they informed us of his injury, and from that moment, we all immediately came to his side and have been there since. So wherever he's traveled, we have traveled. He knows that we're here. We get to spend time with him. And I don't want to say that keeps him going, but it definitely keeps him in good spirits, having us with him.
Yeah, Melody, I mean, he's young, right? How old is he?
24.
24.
Birthday coming up on Tuesday. He'll be 25. So we're thankful he gets to celebrate another birthday.
Absolutely. And he has that. He has that in his favor, right? I mean, he could make a full recovery with the hard work.
Absolutely. Yes. With this new rehab that he's in, this will teach him. This is an 8 to 12 week program. This will teach him a lot of independence, and I'm already seeing a lot of him showing some more independence, you know, as far as he's having to get his own medications, he's getting his own food, he's washing his own clothes. And when he's with us, we're able to have him in the evenings and now on weekends, and just acclimating him back into the public. And so physically he's healing. It's the aphasia, the language disorder, really, that is his biggest hurdle. In early March, we will be going back to another hospital to have his cranioplasty, which is his skull reconstruction, and that possibly will accelerate his healing a little bit more with that. So we're truly excited, and I'm of the belief that, you know, he will make a 100% recovery when this is said and done. God has brought us through some hard times, and it feels like it's been a whole year already, but it's only been a little over 2 months. So we're truly blessed. Truly blessed.
Well, y'all are so positive and have a wonderful attitude, and your son is beautiful. Your brother is just so handsome. He's 25. Happy birthday to him almost. We're so glad he was born. He is a fighter. If he's in the military and he is fighting for our country and able to do that, he will fight right through this. We all know that. We have hope. You've raised a really strong son, and we're so glad he's still here. God bless you. Please give him a big hug from all of us at Fox. Thank you.
So I thought that was a very nice update. I like good news. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Carol. Good to see y'all. Love ya. Party Bonza. Good to see ya. And then, for the ones who didn't know, well, should I? Or should I wait? I better wait on that one. I'll hold off on that one because that one might. Nah. I'll hold off on that. It's a surprise. And then we got this update on Nancy. Still praying that she's found and that her family stays strong during this time because I know it has to be awful hard.
A Fox News alert. The clock is ticking for law enforcement as they step up their search for Nancy Guthrie. Officers revealing the first ransom deadline has passed, and a second one is set for Monday with possibly more serious threats. You're watching Fox and Friends First here on a Friday morning. I'm Todd Myler.
And I'm Carly Shimkus. Police still believe Nancy is alive, and no one is ruled out as a suspect. Let's get right to Chandler Painter, who has the brand new message from Nancy's son, Cameron. Hi, Chandler.
Hey, good morning, Carly and Todd. So the investigation now entering day 6 as Nancy Guthrie's family continues to plead for help. Her son Cameron posting this new video last night asking for the person or persons who sent a ransom note to contact them. Watch.
This is Cameron Guthrie. I'm speaking for the Guthrie family. Whoever is out there holding our mother, we want to hear from you. We haven't heard anything directly. We need you to reach out, and we need a way to communicate with you so we can move forward. But first, we have to know that you have our mom. We want to talk to you, and we are waiting for contact.
That video comes after the first of 2 ransom deadlines passed yesterday. In a note sent to at least 3 media outlets that police are trying to verify, TMZ founder Harvey Levin, who received one of those ransom letters, says a second, more critical deadline is Monday.
Something in that letter that caught my eye at the end where they mention both, now I can say it because the FBI said it, an Apple Watch and a damaged floodlight. What I found interesting, because we knew she wore an Apple Watch, there are pictures of her with Savannah with that watch, but they mentioned where the watch was, the placement of the watch in the house. And that's not something that was out there. When I said there are 2 deadlines, yes, there is one that changes the demand, and that's the one that that has already passed, and the one on Monday is far more consequential.
And in a press conference, the sheriff said authorities are operating from a position that Nancy Guthrie is still alive, confirming that blood on the front doorsteps of the home was indeed Nancy's, and that a timeline of the abduction took place during a 40-minute window where a door camera detected a person around 2 a.m., but that video is not available because the camera did not have a subscription. And just a few minutes later, her pacemaker did disconnect from the phone app, and later that morning, her family contacted the authorities, kickstarting this whole investigation. The FBI is now offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to the recovery of the 84-year-old grandmother who police say is without critical medication. Guys.
All right, Jen.
And then, right before I came on, this was tricky, but I did it. They had some breaking news going on about it. And here's, I believe it's real short too, but here's the breaking news that just popped up.
And we'll see. I believe that we have Jonathan back with us, Jonathan Hunt. He's in Tucson on the ground. Can you tell us anything about this message?
All we know at this point, Jillian, is the confirmation from the sheriff's office here, Pima County Sheriff's, which we're at right now, is that they are, quote, aware of this message and they are actively looking into it. They're trying to establish its authenticity. A lot of questions, obviously. One, and a very important question will be, is this message from the same person or persons as the previous messages, the 3 ransom notes that were sent to TMZ and 2 local TV stations? Is it from the same person? And they'll be able to look at the content of this message and look at things like the writing style, etc. See if there are similarities. They'll obviously be looking at the email address, although that may have been changed if this person or persons are trying to cover their tracks, obviously. So there's a lot they'll want to look at. Now, what we and the Guthrie family certainly would hope is that this new message, if it is authentic, is a response to those video pleas we've seen from the Guthrie siblings, Savannah, Annie, and Cameron, for the kidnapper or kidnappers to get in touch directly with them and to send proof of life, to show them, the family, that Nancy Guthrie is alive, that these people or this person has Nancy Guthrie, and that they are genuinely those who have her right now and can therefore return her. So they'll be looking at this very closely now. Given that the sheriff's office has put out this announcement that they are aware of this message, we would expect more detail from them soon. But this is clearly potentially, and I have to emphasize potentially there, a very significant development if it is a response to those pleas to show proof of life. Jillian.
Jonathan.
It is, Gator Girl. Something sketchy's going on. Something shady. I don't know. I just got a feeling. I don't know, but I pray she's all right. That's not no hoax and people's playing with the family. And you don't mess with somebody you love. So I hope and pray that that message they got is proof of life, so the family can at least know she's alive. Because that's I couldn't imagine someone taking Sky away from me and I didn't know. No, I would go crazy. Y'all could just go ahead and check me into the loony bin, because I would be completely lost, devastated, heartbroken. I just couldn't imagine it. Cock at it. Oh, man. Be praying for you. Teacup, good to see ya. Love ya. Hope you're doing better. Been praying for you. And then we got this piece of good news. Remember when we was talking about in Minnesota, that call guy that was supposedly part of Antifa that was threatening us and all this stuff? Well, mess around and you find out. Here we go.
In New York, DHS telling us that in recent days and weeks, the number of death threats against officers has increased a staggering 8,000%. That number coming as new video shows the feds arresting a self-described Antifa member in Minneapolis. He's now being charged after making violent threats against ICE agents in that city.
This is where ICE has come to die. We want to know who they are. We will identify every single one of them, and we will prosecute them to the full extent of the law. And if that has to be done at the barrel of a gun, then let us have a little fun.
Well, that'll get your attention, right? And it did. Brooke Taylor's got more now. She's live in Minneapolis. Brooke, hello there.
Hi, Bill. The Justice Department using this as an example that if you threaten ICE officers, there's going to be real consequences. So as you mentioned, this is a self-described Antifa member now hit with federal charges for his disturbing videos on social media. We'll show you more of those videos, but first, this is him right here, Kyle Wagner. They arrested him yesterday early in the morning. He was proudly wearing a hoodie with "I'm Antifa" plastered right across it there. The criminal complaint describes the threats against ICE. Fox obtained some of those videos. You can watch it for yourself.
This is not a joke. There's nothing fun to chant about it. Get your guns and stop these people. This is where ICE has come to die. We will identify every single one of them, and we will prosecute them to the full extent of the law. And if that has to be done at the barrel of a gun, then let us have a little fun.
He also accused the federal officers of being murderers and the Gestapo. All of this comes as a Fox News digital investigation uncovered a nationwide web of more than 200 anti-ICE organizations that are using military-grade tactics to track these ICE officers. So they're tracking and deploying civilians to act as on-the-ground scouts to collect this data. Fox News Digital found that they're feeding this data into at least 13 sophisticated databases. So they are tracking license plate numbers. They're also taking pictures of them, geological data, you name it, and they're putting it into these databases. The FBI director says that he is looking into this and opened an investigation into those signal chats, Bill.
All right, Brooke, thanks. Brooke Taylor back on the job there in Minneapolis. Thank you. Dana?
I seen that Gator girl, and I tell you one, I know I'm gonna be good. Here, let me do my boy here. Let me do
about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. I woke up this morning on my horizon. 3 little birds were on my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melody blowing true. And they said, "This message is you." They said, "Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright."
Now I feel better. You know, they're just, I think they're just trying to push our buttons to get us riled up because they keep going after our kids. And I seen that today, right before I took a nap with Sky, or pretended to take a nap with Sky. Oh, I had my earbud in and I was listening to a little bit of it. And them kids, what they was saying, I just closed my eyes and I said, "Thank you, God. My daughter is nothing and will never be nothing like those kids. They've been so brainwashed." And I mean, I even heard one, I mean, they even had middle schoolers out there, not even high schoolers, younger. There's one that come up to one of those reporters' hips, about the age of Sky. I was like, heck no. And where was the parents? They had a couple of teachers there to, quote, keep them safe. But I about lost my ever-loving mind. I was like, Lord, thank you for blessing me with my daughter. No. I say Trump needs to put homeschooling an order, a president's order for all parents to homeschool their children. And if they're not able to homeschool them, then find someone who can. And with all the education money that the school gets, pay the tutors or the trusted family member that you have to help your child, pay them with that money, with that funding, but get them out of these public schools. And even the fancy schools, they're worse. I say, close down every cockeyed school there is that does this crap. So, that's my rant. Let's move on. Happy anniversary, Tracy and Terry. Tuesday night. Oh, please don't send me no more pictures of the great food you get like you did on your birthday. That wasn't cool. Sending me pictures of, oh. And then we got we done that one. We got this little clip. Well, that one's a little bit longer, so we'll wait on that one. But here you go, Gator Girl. This is Bassett puts Waters in her place. It's a short one.
Terry Bassett, will you be the voice of reason in the administration and urge Trump to stop waging a war on American consumers and on housing or affordability and putting the economy at risk? Yes or no? You don't have to explain.
Representative Waters,
will you be the voice? Will you be the voice? Will you be the voice? Will you be the voice of reason? Will you be the voice of reason?
A study from Wharton University
reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
Was a mass unfettered immigration.
Mr. Chair, will you let him know that when I ask
the
time does belong to the gentlewoman from California.
10 and 20 million immigrants
can you
took
shut
up the housing stock of working Americans, and can you maintain some level of dignity?
Gentleman's time has expired.
No, my time has not expired.
Your time has expired. And the gentleman
took up my time. I think you should recognize that, Mr. Chair.
The gentlewoman's time has expired. The gentlewoman's time has expired.
Well, if you want
Chair,
parliamentary
the chair recognizes the vice chairman of the committee,
Mr. If you want to
parliamentary inquiry.
Go right ahead, but I would not expect you to do that.
3, 2, 1. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. I'm going to have to increase my pay from gummy worms to Tootsie Rolls. My timer didn't time me. But it's all good. We made it. We made it. I was going to show y'all this for the one. Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and let y'all be thinking about it. Is the Super Bowl Sunday, right? Am I right? Super Bowl Sunday, right? Because y'all know I don't know much about sports. Okay. Do y'all just want to do the national anthem so y'all can watch the game? I'm trying to pick my words wisely because I don't know much about it. Just do the national anthem and that's it on that. And we got y'all think about that and let me know, because this came up today when I started thinking about it, because like Bitbot's been saying about Turning Point halftime. I didn't know y'all wanted to watch all of that or not, but here's a little news clip where they had Kid Rock on talking about who's going to be singing and everything for American Halftime Show by Turning Point.
Faith, family, freedom. Those are the values guiding Turning Point USA's All-American Halftime Show.
Yep, the star-studded lineup includes Brantley Gilbert, Gabby Barrett, Lee Brice, and it's, of course, the headliner is the Detroit Cowboy himself, Kid Rock.
So the music legend himself joins us now. Bob, good to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning. So tell us about the performance, when you guys are going to do it, and where we can find it.
Well, I think there's a whole website. If you go to Turning Point USA, that will direct you to a website where it has every platform that's going to be running it. I plan to come out pretty classic rock, in your face, high energy, what people would expect, but then it turns very quickly. And I'm approaching this like musically, I know that nothing beats a great song. That's the most powerful thing. No performance, no pyro, no lighting will beat a great song. So I'm gonna flip a 180 and do what I think is one of the best written songs in a long time. And then that night at midnight, that song will be released, streaming and downloading everywhere. Yeah.
All right. Why did y'all decide to do this as an alternative?
You know, I think really Turning Point read the room. And just at the end of the day, like people like Taylor Sheridan and Tyler Perry have, you know, they realize there's a big portion of this country, like it or not, that's underserved entertainment-wise. And, you know, we're just going to go play for our base, you know, people who love America, love football, love Jesus, and it's pretty much that simple. And, you know, of course, the media and the haters are going to try to detract from it. And I think I would like to get this point across once again when I say I think I speak for Turning Point and all the artists involved, that none of us are approaching this with any hate in our hearts at all. It's just a love for our base and love for music, our country, and everything else.
Right. Are you surprised? I mean, they seem to be picking some polarizing acts for the NFL.
Man, you know, if the NFL really were all about its stated goals and really, you know, wanted to take care of their fan base, and it seems to me like, okay, why not do things that are really right from those cities? You know, really celebrate the culture of any city they're in. And you know, there's a band that checks every single box from San Francisco by the name of Metallica. Also, some great rappers from the Bay Area, E40, Too Short. You know, I wish they would have done this in New Orleans with Lil Wayne, or even the year I played the Super Bowl in Houston, which a lot of people don't remember because Janet Jackson showed her boob. But it should have been like Beyonce and ZZ Top or something.
Yeah, so that is interesting. What about this new song? You said it's a new song or a remake of a song that's out there that you're talking about?
It's a pretty current last few years country song, and it's just one of the greatest written songs that I've heard in a long time, and I did it in a very unique way. It's by a friend of mine who's a very talented, famous artist, one of the best singers in country music. I don't want to give it away, and I actually wrote something new for it that I thought they missed when they were writing this beautiful song. So, and we recorded it a while back, and I said, man, if we're going to play it, why don't we put it out for people that night?
All right, so if everyone wants to watch the All-American Halftime Show, it will be streaming on Turning Point USA's YouTube, on X, and Rumble platforms, as well as other outside partners.
Boom. When is halftime then? Does anybody know that? Work with me here. Is it? I don't know nothing about. Y'all just get a hold of me, because we need to go on, and y'all can let me know. And this one, the last one before we get to the game. For the ones who hasn't seen on band, our man Tom McDonald done another knockout song. So I'm going to play it for y'all. And trolls, the left, this is for you. Pray for the Left is the name of this song, and we're going to be praying for you.
They always said that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, then they celebrated after they killed him. They tried to tell us that Black Lives Matter and that white people have always been villains. They burning flags in the streets and they scream at police, taking illegals to prison. They got rainbows on their bedroom walls, and they swear to God that men can be women. They're scrolling through their TikToks to get the news. They heard that Trump's a fascist, they swear it's true. They set fire to Minnesota, we smell the fumes. They say that guns are dangerous, guess they're the proof. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said. They say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left. Praying for the left. They keep saying that ICE are the Nazis, so they're buying guns and tracking positions. Go tell the parents of the kids who were killed. Illegal immigrants are really the victims. They say America ain't safe if you're black or trans or gay. I think it's way more dangerous to be a Christian. Y'all started acting different back when Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance. They're scrolling through their TikToks, Antifa clips. They say that Trump is Hitler. They're mad they missed. They think that how they feel is how it is, and conservatives are evil. We shouldn't live. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said. They say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left. Scratching swastikas and Teslas ain't gon' change a thing. You can burn our cities down, but we'll just make them great again. Oh, they hate us cause they say that we are full of hate. They wanna kill all the police trying to keep them safe. They'll shoot that badge of yours right off your chest. They want a civil war, pray for the left. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left, praying for the left.
Yep, we're praying for you, left. That God opens up your eyes and you see what you're doing is wrong. Did I read your text message? No, I was busy dancing. I like that song. It's got a good beat to it. Okay. I got it, Gator Girl. Remember a while back, Darlene, I see you mentioned it. Gator Girl texted me about it. Remember how they make them accounts where you can't delete the messages or remove them? That's one of them because I tried to. So we're just going to have to ignore that one. Tracy tried to. But it's one of those accounts that we can't get rid of. So we just have to sort of make it disappear by typing something. If it's a heart or a smile, just get it going off. Get it going. But that's how we're going to have to deal with them and pray that they just leave us alone. Because we're not doing nothing to them. And we're praying for them. Like Tom here. Tom, the man, he's praying for him. He even wrote a song praying for him. So, you just have to keep them in their prayers that they will realize what they're doing is wrong. They're not nice, as Sky says. And one more quick thing. The other day, yesterday I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. The snow had melted some, and Sky told me it was okay to show a picture of a snowman she made for someone. So here's the picture of the snowman that Sky made. She picked it out because I took several different ones. There's her baby snowman because she wouldn't go out there when it was up to her waist pretty much. We had to wait until it melted. But that's her baby snowman. She named it, but I'm not going to say its name. But they know what its name is. Okay, enough on that. Now, let's go to trivia. We're going to do the easier one, and then we're going to come back and do the... Wait, what time is it? Yeah, we got time. We're going to do the easier ones, and then we're going to go and finish up with the somewhat harder ones that we left with last night. So here's the new easier ones. Yeah. Let me share. Okay. Make that big. Y'all gonna hear me talk to myself. When I do something, I talk to myself. Because I want to make sure I do it right. Okay. Here we go.
Welcome to Bible Trivia. This time we'll be asking questions about the 10 Commandments. The first question for 100 points. On which mountain did God give the 10 Commandments? Was it A, Carmel, B, Sinai, C, Ephraim, or D, Ararat?
Okay, y'all. Which one? Thank you. I'll tell her. Gator Girl says B. Bit Bite B. Tracy B. Darlene B. I'm pretty sure it's B too. If I'm thinking right. All guests in. Alrighty, here we go.
The answer is B. God gave the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. The next question for 300 points. To who did God give the 10 Commandments? Was it A, Aaron, B, Joshua,
I
C,
know
Moses,
this one without
or
thinking.
D, Abraham?
C. Chris says C. Bit butts. Whoop. Oh, crap. I forgot to pause it before I looked at what. I need a co-host to call out the answers that people's given. Bit Bite C. Tracy C. Gator Girl C. Darlene C. Looks like everybody's got C. And we're down to two choices now.
The answer is C. God gave the 10 Commandments to Moses. The next question for 1,734 points. On how many tablets of stone were the 10 Commandments written? Was it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4?
Okay. Big Bot says B2. That's what I'm saying. 5 and 5 on each one. So I'd go with B. Gator Girl says B. Tracy says B. Darlene says B. You're trying to be smart, Pitbot. Don't start nothing, they won't be nothing. Are you taking Chris's spot tonight? Darlene says B. Bit by being smart there. Chris says B. Bitbot says B. I say B. Because like I said, 5 and 5. You put 5 commandments on one and 5 commandments on the other one, which would be 2. tablets. So I think that would be the logical answer. I could be wrong.
The answer is B. The 10 Commandments were written on 2 tablets of stone. The next question for 700 points. What does commandment number 1 say? Is it A, you shall not make an idol? B, you shall not lie? C, you shall have no other gods before me? Or D, you shall not steal?
I'm going with C because I like it. I say C. Let me see. Chris says, Gator Girl says C. Bitbot says C. Chris says D. Darlene says C. Chris says C. Chris says, you shall not steal. Tracy says C. Alrighty. So, everybody but Chris picks C. So, I feel comfortable in my answer.
The answer is C. The first commandment is, you shall have no other gods before me.
Come on, Chris.
The
You
next
was hot
question
last
for
night.
infinity points. In what book of the Bible will you find the 10 Commandments? Is it A, Genesis, B, Exodus, C, Leviticus, or D, Numbers?
This one hurts. I'm going to go with, I think, B. I think. But since I'm hosting this, I have the right to change my answer at least one time. Chris A. Gator Girl B. Tracy B. Bitbot B. Darlene B. Well, I might save my pass on another question because it seems like y'all are with me on this one. So here we go. Chris, there goes your answer.
The answer is B. You will find the 10 Commandments in the book of Exodus. The next question for 200 points. What did God use to write on the stone tablets? Was it A, a finger, B, a rock, C, flowing water, or D, the wind?
Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to say, because it's God, he wrote with his finger. So I'm going to say A. But I have, like I said, a right to change it. But I think since it's God, and God can do anything, I think I'm going to go with finger. Okay, let's see. Bitbot says A. Chris says D. The wind. Chris. Tracy says A. The finger. Darlene A. Gator Girl A. And Chris is changing his answer to, I can't see. Scoot him on up to A. Yeah, Chris is cheating. I only have the right to change my answer one time per quiz. Because I'm the toddler. The baby don't have no rights. Here we go.
The answer is A. God used a finger to write on the stone tablets.
Ooh-wee.
The next question for so many points. How long was Moses gone from the people as he talked to God on the mountain and received the 10 commandments? Was it A, 7 days, B, 40 days, C, 3 months, or D, 7 months?
I think the 40 days is the art. And 7 days is him creating the earth. Has to be between C and D. Let me see. Maybe. Heck. I'm going to say C, but I have the right to change it. Oh, there's a lot of B's, 40 days. I thought that was with Noah when they was on the ark. Do I want to take my change now? B, Bit by B, Chris A, Tracy B, Darlene B, Gator Girl B. True. No, Christopher, you got to stay with A. That's what you chose. Okay, I'm going to switch mine to B then. And then that's my last lifeline.
The answer is B. Moses was gone for 40 days as he talked to God on the mountain and received the 10 commandments.
Thank you.
The next question for 600 points. In what were the 10 commandments kept? Was it A, an altar, B, stone, C, an ark, or D, a pillar?
Oh man, I didn't pause it. I was thinking. He wrote the 10 commandments in stone, but when he brought them off the mountain, didn't they put them on the altar? I think it's A. Because I remember Moses bringing them down from the mountain, and yeah, they was on stone, but then I'm pretty sure he put it on the altar because there's people wanting to make thoughts. I think I'm going with A. Chris says B. Bitbot says C. Party Bonza says B. Cindy says C. Darlene says C. This is a we'll see. There goes my order.
The answer is C. The 10 commandments were kept in the ark.
Well, Good job, the ones who picked C.
The next question for a total of 9 points. What does commandment number 9 tell us? Is it A, to never hurt anyone, B, to love and respect your mom and dad, C, to always tell the truth, or D, to love God more than you love anything else?
I was thinking again, missed it. They all seem good. Yeah, I thought you better retract that because they already took it off before I clicked. I'm thinking I'm going to go with B because I know. But then in the Bible it says that if you respect your mom and dad, your life will be longer. So I don't know. You're always supposed to tell the truth. I don't think never hurt anyone is in the Bible. I'm gonna go with B. Let me see. Gator Girl says C. Always tell the truth. Bitbite says B. Party Bonza says B. Darlene says B. Tracy says B. Chris says B now after he said D. So here we go.
The answer
Oh,
is C.
man.
The 9th commandment tells us to
Gator
always
Girl
tell the
got
truth.
it. Way to go, Gator Girl.
Now for the last question, worth 1,000 points. Which commandment tells us to love and respect our mom and dad? Is it A, the
Here we go.
first commandment, B, the 3rd commandment, C, the 5th commandment, or D, the 7th commandment?
Party Bonza says D, 7th. I know it's not the first. It'd have to be between C and D. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tagger by his toe. If he hollers, whoop! Oh, man. I just messed up big
Question
time.
for 200 points.
Let's see.
What did God use to write on the stone
Hold on,
tablet?
I gotta catch this back up.
The next question for so many points. How long was Moses gone from the people?
Hold on.
The next question for a total of 9 points. What does commandment number 9 tell us? Is it A, to never hurt anyone?
Here we go.
Mom and dad. Is it A, the
Sorry.
first commandment?
Party Bonza said D. Bitbot says D. Darlene says D. Tracy says D. Chris says C. I'm going with the majority and say because I'm between. I was doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and I messed up. D. I picked D. Chris says C. Gator Girl says C. 5th. And Marissa says D.
B, the 3rd commandment, C, the 5th commandment, or D, the 7th commandment?
Oh, man. Y'all steered
answer
me
is
wrong.
C. The fifth commandment tells us
I
to love
lost
and
one
respect
now.
our mom and dad.
Chris! Cheater!
Thanks for playing Bible Trivia. We hope you'll play again soon.
Cheater, Chris! Everybody put Chris in timeout. He's a cheater. He cheated. John Bassett. Y'all done a great job. Okay, now for the harder ones. Now if they're too hard, I got another one pulled up and we can just click on it. But here's where we had stopped off last night. And we're going to the little harder ones. Let me share. This one's right. Yeah. Okay. Y'all be getting ready. Because here we go. Bigger. Right.
Or difficult questions. Question 11. Who was tested with great suffering yet remained faithful? Was that Jonah, Job, or Noah?
Which one you think? I think it would be. I'm going with B, Job. Noah was on the ship, on the ark. Jonah was in the whale. Job. So I think Job. B. Okay, let's see. Bit Bot B, Gator Girl B, Tracy B, Party Bonza B, Darlene B, Chris B, Tamara, good to see ya. Join us. We're doing a quiz, a trivia. So we will see.
The answer is Job. Question 12. What did Esau sell his birthright for? Was that a loaf of bread, a cup of wine, or a bowl of stew?
If I'm gonna sell my birthright, I'm gonna sell it for C, a bowl of stew. Because I don't drink, so a cup of wine would be out of the way. Bread, it won't last too long, so I go for a bowl of stew. It would last longer in my system. Chris says C, stew. Tracy C, Darlene C, Bitbot C, Gator Girl C, Darlene C. Tamara says C. It was Job. Didn't it say it? I thought it said it. So pretty much everybody says C. Party Bonza says A loaf of bread. So here we go.
The answer is a bowl of stew. Question 13. How many spies were sent into Canaan? Was that 7, 10,
Or 12. I clicked it too fast.
Or 12.
This one's sort of fast. I got to be on my toes. I'm going to say 12 because didn't they think that the disciples were spies? If I'm not getting everything confused. I think they thought that the disciples were spies and that's what they called them because I think that's what I was told. So I'm going to go with C. Let me see. Party Bonza C. Tracy A. Chris A. Tracy C. Bit by A. 7. Gator Girl A. A different time. Well, we will see. Because I think, some reason, I'm pretty sure. Because they was so close to Jesus and they was calling them spot. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go.
The answer is 12. And if you know the
Yes!
names of the 2 spies that gave a positive report of the land, do let me know in the comments section.
No,
Question
I don't.
14. Who is described in the Bible as a man after God's own heart? Is that Abraham, David, or Moses?
Let's see. C. Chris says Moses. Bitbot says B. Gator Girl says B. Party Bonza says B. Tracy says B. I say I like the name David, so I'm going with David B. So we will see. Darlene B. Tracy B. Everybody B but Christopher. Christopher went with C. So here we go.
The answer is David. Question 15. Where was Ruth originally from? Was that Moab, Bethlehem, or Jericho?
Bethlehem was where Jesus was born. Jericho was where the walls was. So I'm going to go with A. Because I haven't really never heard that one. So I'm going to go with A. Let me see. A for Party Bonza. A for Gator Girl. A for Tracy. A for Darlene. A for Bitbot. Baby brother, you gonna guess before I click? Here we go. All A's across the board.
She was from Moab. Question 16. What was Jesus' first temptation in the wilderness? Was that to jump from the temple, to turn stones into bread, or to worship Satan?
Oh man, this is easy. B. Jesus would never worship Satan, and he wouldn't jump from the temple. Lord bless this one. Darlene B. Party Bonza B. Gator Girl. No, that's not Gator Girl. Didn't say that. No. My letters is run. My Bitbot says B. It's okay, Gator Girl. I knew you wouldn't say Jesus worshiped Satan. Chris says B. Gator Girl says A. So here we go. I say he turned stones into bread. Most of us says that. So here we go.
The answer is to turn stones into bread. Question 17. Who was called while sitting at the tax collector's booth? Was that Thomas, Philip, or Matthew?
Which one was it? I don't care much for the name Thomas. I'm gonna say Matthew. I kind of like the name Matthew out of all three names because I really don't know. But I'm learning, so I'm gonna go with Matthew. Let me see what y'all say. C. Paribonza, C. Chris, C. Darlene, C. Tracy, C. Bitbot, C. Gator Girl. So everybody says C, so I must have guessed right. So here we go.
The answer is Matthew. Question 18. In the parable of the 10 virgins, how many were wise? Was that 5, 7, or 10?
This is going to be another guessing. I'm going to go with half. So I'm going to say 5. I'm going to go with A. Let me see. What'd y'all say? Paribonza says B, 7. Gator Girl A. Chris A. Bitbot A. Darlene A. Tracy B. So we got A and B. So we will see. Here we go.
The answer is 5. Question 19. Who did Jesus raise from the dead in Bethany? Was that Lazarus, Jairus' daughter, or the widow's son?
Lazarus, rise. A. I know this one. Chris A. Darlene A. Gator Girl A. Tracy A. When I say A, it reminds me of the way some people talks. Like, what you doing, eh? Midbot says C, the widow's son. We will see, eh?
The answer is Lazarus. Question 20. Who was released instead of Jesus? Was that Simon, Barnabas, or Barabbas?
I don't know. B and C looks the same, so I'm going to go with A. Paribonza C. Christopher C. Bitbot C. Gator Girl C. Tracy C. Y'all gonna leave me hanging by myself with an A? I see how y'all roll. You feel confident in your answer because you looked it up. Like your mama said. I can't remember much things that was drilled into me, so that's why I can't remember much of anything. But she was close. Midnight. Oh, when answers looks the same, one of them's right. Well, thank you for that little advice there, Party Bonza. I thought they were just being sneaky. Oh, Chris, your mom doesn't tell stories on you. So, this is the last question before they go to the hard ones, I believe. 20, yeah. So, this will be the last one we do tonight. So, if anybody wants to jump up and talk a minute, they can, but this will be our last question. I said A, everybody else says C. So here we go.
The answer is Barabbas. And if you know what he had been accused of, do let me know in the comments section. Here's round 3.
Yeah, what was he accused of then? Yeah. Let's see if y'all know. What was he accused of? Well, I'll stop sharing this. What was he accused of? Murder? Murder? I don't know. They didn't give me the don't give me the answer to that question. Maybe at the very end she might, if we get through the hard ones, the more difficult ones. Excuse me. The more difficult ones. And maybe they will let us know. Bitbot says murder. Maybe. Gator says murder. I believe. So there was some heathens back then too. Tried to do things like that. Okay. Well, we got 5 minutes. So I'm going to show this very So my thinking about the disciples is wrong too. Yeah. I still got it right though. Thank you for letting me know. Now I know. Good night, Tracy. Love ya. Sweet dreams. Well, I'm used to being wrong, so it don't bother me. I'm good. I got it right though, even if I was wrong in my thinking. But I'm glad you told me. Now I know. Okay, here's the last little clip, and it's about another illegal trucker on the road and harmed again. They got to be something they can do to stop this crap, but they're not doing it. So here's a little clip, and then we'll say goodnight.
Another illegal immigrant truck driver accused in a deadly crash in Indiana. It killed 4 people. The driver reportedly entered the United States under President Biden using the CBP One app and released on parole. Senior correspondent Mike Tobin has this tragic story. Hi, Mike.
And sadly, Dana, it's another case of someone who entered the U.S. under Biden administration policies, went to a sanctuary state, got a license to get behind a big rig, and now someone is hurt or killed. It happened in Indiana on Tuesday. One truck on State Road 67 slowed down. The truck behind him did not, instead swerved into oncoming traffic. The truck hit a van transporting 4 men from Indiana's Amish community. The 4 men were killed. The driver of that van is now in critical condition. Indiana State Police report the driver of the semi-truck is 30-year-old Bezkan Beshikiv from Kazakhstan. He entered the U.S. using the Biden administration CBP One cell phone app, and that was in December of 23. Beshikiv was issued a commercial driver's license by the state of Pennsylvania. Now, the issue of undocumented people behind the wheel of big rigs is painful for Marcus Coleman. In June of 2024, his 5-year-old daughter was critically injured by a driver from India who entered the U.S. illegally and got a commercial driver's license when he was still a teenager. Dahlia will spend the rest of her life in need of medical care.
She's not going to make a full recovery. She's going to be on therapies for the rest of her life. She's going to be on medication the rest of her life. And we've pretty much come to the terms that she's not going to be self-sufficient. She's going to basically have to have a guardian and pretty much a chaperone and caretaker with her pretty much everywhere she goes.
Now, related to the Indiana crash and the driver who got a CDL in Pennsylvania, Governor Josh Shapiro issued a statement to Fox News saying Bezkan Beshikiv had legal status when he got his license and is still legal on the database. Quote, Kristi Noem should focus on minding shop in her own agency as her incompetence and operational failures seem to be matching the scale of her moral failures. Now, with the Indiana case, the Hoosier State cooperates with ICE. The driver was handed over in the jail. Beshikiv is now in federal custody. Dana?
Okay, Mike Tobin.
That's disgusting. Superior. Oh, Lordy, 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 Lord, Lord. Ain't bit by. You say it for me. I'm too mad to say it. Oh, Lord. Right there was... That was a low blow. He's scum. He's a scumbag. He's a scumbag. Well, I'm gonna jump off of here because you know, I gotta take care of my baby girl. But I love each and every one of y'all, and keep Teacup in your prayers for continuing recovery, and Julius and Jared in your prayers for healing and recovery. Keep Betty, Steve, and her brother-in-law in your prayers. Santa's mom, Faye, in your prayers. And Gator Girl in your prayers always. And anyone in our chat family that needs prayers, please keep them in your prayers. And remember, if God places anyone on your heart or mind, stop and pray. As long as you're not driving, which y'all wouldn't do that, so ain't got to worry about that. But if God places anyone on your heart and mind, just pray for him. And I will see y'all tomorrow night on Gator Girls. So, y'all be good, stay warm, be safe, and I will see you then. Good night, everyone.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run running to the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one. Outsiders say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life. Sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Head down since I left town. Sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life. Sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life. Sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. This road I'm on.